So tonight I wanted to talk a little bit about academic publishing and open access. We'll start off with a little bit of history, as soon as 15 seconds elapse. There we go. When I started off, I wanted to find out, what the original scientific journal was that came out. So the first one that came out was actually French. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. I give up. The second one that came out was English, and it was the Philosophical Transactions that were put out by the Royal Society in London. So a lot of great scientists, you have Newton and Hooke and lots of guys there. So I was trying to find this image here, just the first image, the title page of the first scientific journal. So I went to Google, starting off, and the results that I got looked like this. The first link went to JSTOR, which is just a website that catalogs a lot of articles and you can purchase them. But you can't purchase them directly, apparently. It told me that I couldn't afford it and that I should go talk to the university library instead. They wouldn't tell me how much. The second link that came up was from the Royal Society themselves. They wanted $9 for the first 2 pages, which is the title page and whatever comes after that. The third link was Wikipedia, which gave me the title page for free. Yay, Wikipedia. And the other 2 are just repeats of what was right above it. So and then we have today, basically. Let's see what happens here. Once we get to today, a lot of the journals, throughout time have been pretty much the same. When you write an article and you submit it to a journal, you have to sign a copyright transfer form. It looks like that. You've got about 10 seconds left. And when you sign this, you're basically signing away all of your rights to the copyright. So they can take it, do whatever they want with it, and you no longer have control over it. One of the big problems is you can't make any derivative works from what you've just sold them. They're given away. So if you want to use that in your classes, or if you want to write another article that's based on what you've already written, they could potentially turn around and sue you for it. Thanks. There is a little bit of hope, though. What's happening now is a lot of journals are turning around and allowing you to archive your articles yourself and provide them to people for free, so they can have free electronic copies of your articles. You can do it on your own website, or you can do it on an institutional website, like a university or a company. If you're interested in whether or not you have rights to do this, you should read your transfer agreement that everyone signed, or you could also look it up in the Romeo database, which goes through and lists a bunch of journals and what their policies are. You also might want to take a look at the Science Commons, which allows you to amend the agreement that you're signing so that you can, tone it down a bit and make it a little bit more sensible. A couple things for institutional access. You can use DSpace or ePrints, which are web-based systems that you can use as an institution. Put all of your papers on there so they're easy to find and catalog. Currently, about 20% of articles are self-archived every year, and 94% of peer-reviewed journals already allow you to do self-archiving. So if you're not doing it already, check your agreements. You can probably start doing it, and then I can read your papers for free instead of spending a bunch of money. While you're at it, go ahead and throw your raw data up online so that I can verify your results or run different statistics on it if I feel like it. That's one of the things that you're limited with pages in the journal. You've got 8 pages and you can't tell them everything you want to. The future looks a little bit better. In the future, we've got something that's started just recently called the Public Library of Science, and they've got, I think, half a dozen different journals out now that are mostly related to biology, genetics, computational biology, and things like that. And their articles are completely open access. So if you publish an article with them, it goes under a Creative Commons license, and everybody can go to their website and read that article for free, no charge at all. And what happens is the person writing the article then actually pays to have it published. So the reason that the open access is important is for authors, so that, it's good for us because everybody can read your stuff. And it's good for readers because I can read your stuff for free without having to pay a lot of money. And you can also reuse articles. Another nice thing about it is, it doesn't hurt anything if you're giving it away. It doesn't take anything away from you to do it. And so the next slide that comes up is just going to be a bunch of references to Flickr, which is great for finding snazzy photos to put on your pages like that. And some other sites if you want some more information there. If you liked the talk, you can come talk to me. If you hated the talk, don't talk to me. And I will be sleeping over at the table over there because I was up all night working on this. So that's my talk. Thank you.